Hey, what's going on, guys? I know it's been some time since I've made a video on this channel. I do apologize to, the few subscribers that I have regarding me being absent on this channel, but I guarantee you guys that's over. I am going to be making helpful videos for all of you different day traders out there every single day, Monday through Friday, released on this channel here. So, I don't know, I was kind of feeling a little bit motivational today, so I decided to make a little bit of a motivational video, I guess you could say, for you guys. And in this video, we are going to be discussing how I became a profitable trader. If you've been on YouTube watching my videos for some time, you guys know trading has been a thing of mine on and off in my life for several years. I first had a Forex demo account that I had started up back all the way in 2009. Something that I worked with for about 2 years. Never at that point in time in my journey did I do anything with live money. It wasn't until cryptocurrency was introduced to me in 2016 going into 2017, somewhere around there, I started actually day trading with actual money, just due to the fact that I owned Bitcoin, other different cryptocurrencies. Now, some of you out there watching, this might seem a little bit different to you because a lot of times when you look at day trading videos on YouTube, you either have someone that deals with stocks, options, or for the most part, Forex. I consider myself to be just a tad bit rare because I am a day trader, a successful day trader, and I am just a tad bit different due to the fact that, don't get me wrong, I trade options, I trade Forex, but for the most part, I trade cryptocurrencies. And after all, I guess it's safe to say that's where I really learned the most information at. And it's also definite to say that I made the most of my trading profits, actually there. It wasn't until I was a profitable day trader inside of the cryptocurrency market that I was able to go ahead and branch out to other things like options, Forex, things like that. Now, going back to the topic of this video, which is my journey on how I became profitable. As for everything that I just mentioned, it was a journey. Even when I, got into cryptocurrencies. Now, it was a little bit easier when I came back around several years later to day trade. It was a little bit easier for me because back in that time period, 2009, 2010, going into 2011, I had already did chart work. I had already read books on psychology and things like that. So I wasn't really like a rookie to the industry. I kind of had some basic knowledge, around the industry. And even when I got into day trading with cryptocurrencies, 2017, 2018, I had periods where I was profitable, but for the most part, if we look at it over the long term, like a year or two, I was not a profitable trader. I had periods where I would win, have my highs and lows, depression moments, up moments, and everything like that. It was just, and I've described this before in previous videos where I kind of compare it to being on a roller coaster with the ups and downs. I would say inside of my journey, it took me 2 years to get to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm off this roller coaster. And that was like around maybe even 3 years. I'm going to be 100% honest with you because I would say this was around 2019, right before the pandemic, where it's like everything clicked. And then the following year, 2020, it was even better for me due to the fact that we were in such of a bullish market where it didn't really matter what you owned, you were making some money, whether it was stocks, crypto, anything, you were making money. So I guess you could say I caught the learning curve and really got profitable and year over year, every single year, because 2019, we're talking about 5 years ago. So at the point of me making this video, we're wrapping up 2024 going into 2025, right? So I'm not someone that just started this yesterday. I am giving you guys my profitable standpoint over the last 5 years. It's perfect because I learned this information all at the right time. 2019 was a perfect time for me to make this switch and become a long-term profitable trader, just due to the fact of everything that we experienced in the world with the pandemic in 2020. So now the major question is, and what I'm sure you guys are wondering is, what happened in 2019 that kind of made that shift where it leveled things out for me, where I wasn't on that roller coaster anymore? And it's a lot to do with what I really talk about on this channel, where it's kind of a mindset shift. You have to look at things just a tad bit different. I'm going to be honest. I really believe the reason why there's a large percentage of day traders that fail is because the market is designed to take the most amount of money from the most people the most amount of times, right? And when you look at a chart, like the first thing when someone is looking to learn how to day trade, the very first thing that they do is they go learn TA, which TA is cool. It's just that there's a little bit more to it. But I really think that where I found success back in 2019 was just a complete mind shift on the way you look at the market. Because just how I mentioned about a lot of traders failing, it's two things. It's how you look at the market and then your mindset currently on the market. Because back in 2019, I don't want to say I was at a low point where I almost gave up, but it kind of was something like that. And I don't really pray to God much, but I was at a point in my life where we were at that point where it's like, you know what? I need to step back for a little bit. And there were several months back in 2019 where I did not trade. I took those several months to go back and re-educate myself on some things. Now, I guess my prayer worked out just a tad bit, because while I was doing my research, doing some relearning and digging, there was someone that I found that was fortunate enough to mentor me along the way. And there was one thing inside of their mentorship that made me look at the market completely different, and it made me profitable. Now, I've said this before in previous videos. Find yourself a mentor. A mentor will allow you to time travel. What might take you years of learning, that mentor that you are going to pick is going to be able to regurgitate all that information to you that he's learned over the last couple of years. Because the reality of it all is that now, once you have that mentor, you take those years of knowledge, get it all sucked into your brain within, a couple of weeks, a month, whatever the case may be. You take some time to go and back test strategies and everything like that. And now you didn't have to take those years out of your life like I did to go ahead and learn this different information. So now, this mentor that was, I'm going to be honest, he was God sent. God sent him to me and he answered my prayer, because now what he showed me in the market was basically a smart money concept that you can throw TA out of the window to an extent, because big money that's coming inside of the market that we want to follow, because retail traders, the truth of the matter is that we don't control the market. Big money, whales, control the market with millions and billions of dollars, right? So if we have a way to mimic their trades, see when they're entering the market, see when they're exiting the market, that's the reason why I say you could just go ahead and, throw TA out of the window. So one thing that I do want to leave you guys with, for any aspiring day traders, investors out there that's watching this video, find yourself a mentor. That's number one. Number two, never give up. And also number three, now when you're inside of the market, make sure that you're always learning. I really feel like there's many times out there where you have people that they're just so eager to get inside of the market They'll just take their money, throw it into account, learn a couple TA tricks, learn a couple, symbols of doji and things like that, and they go out into the market and think they know it all. Try to trade with a demo account. And if you feel the need to go ahead and really trade a live money account, just take like a little small pinch of money and go ahead and throw it in there and just see how things go. So if you guys have found value from this video, do definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Get subscribed to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, and I'm out of here. I will see you guys in the next one.